Hi everyone, I want to show you a handy research tool that will get you access to a lot of scholarly material for free. Now, if you've trafficked on my blog for any amount of time, listened to the podcast for any amount of time, you know that I'm really keen on using peer-reviewed scholarly material. Unfortunately, again, as I've brought up many times, most of that is not publicly accessible. It's not something you can find in a public library. Commentaries get easily outdated. Um, they don't have the space to devote to some, issue because there's a word count, a page count with the publisher and all that sort of stuff. Where the meat really is in academic journals. And journals typically do not make their content available for free. You'd have to live near a seminary library or a university library that subscribes to things like ATLA, Religion Database, or JSTOR, which is the major database for the humanities. And if you were at an institution and you could access those databases, then you could search for articles and download them in PDF for free. Just if you had borrowing privileges there, community privileges. Well, there are alternatives to that. Now, what I'm going to show you is not as big as ATLA Religion Database. It's not as big as JSTOR. Those are the two major database sources for scholarly research in the humanities and religion, biblical studies. But what I'm going to show you is growing. It's called DigitalCommons, and a lot of universities use this. And I'm going to take you specifically to Liberty University's Digital Commons page to show you what this is. So if you typed in Google Digital Commons Liberty University, you're going to get this link here at the top. So click on there, and what we want to focus on is down here, there is this wheel. Let's click on View Larger, and you notice it says explore works in 670 some disciplines, arts and humanities, so on and so forth. Now, if you hover over sections of the wheel, let's just move it up so it's in full view here. For instance, the inner circle of the red, explore arts and humanities. If you move out, it picks a subfield. Here's philosophy. Here's religion. If we go out another layer, it's Christianity. Okay, ethics. History of religions, Eastern religions, so on and so forth. Let's click on Explore Religions, or Religion, and now we get, again, here's our religion becomes our inner wheel here, and we can start seeing what the other segments are. There's biblical studies. Let's click on biblical studies, and now we get a list of articles that you can download for free in PDF in biblical studies. I mean, these are dissertations, they're articles, journal articles and whatnot. Now watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to search for my name, last name, in this repository, in this particular section. So search. And here you get access to journal articles and book reviews that I have done in peer-reviewed sources. Now, some of these things I've been able, by permission, to put on my website. Others I have not. Some, are for online journals, so you could get those, like are Yahweh and El distinct deities in Deuteronomy 32:8-9 and Psalm 82. That lives somewhere on the web already because I did that for a digital journal that gives its content away for free. This review, however, does not. This review does not. This article does. This article does not. An article I wrote on Isaiah 14:12-15. That was for a journal called Vetus Testamentum. It's a scholarly journal. They do not give their content out for free. Down here, I wrote this journal article. Does Deuteronomy 32:17 assume or deny the reality of other gods? That was for Bible Translator. Again, these are sources that are not typically available. Now, you'll also notice here's a title, God Among the Gods, an analysis of the function of Yahweh in the divine counsel of Deuteronomy 32 and Psalm 82. That is not by me. but this is a thesis that quotes me. Okay, so you'll also see results like that turn back when you search for my last name or somebody else's name or a topic. Again, so you got to look at what you're looking at here. Here's my dissertation. Again, that's available for free. BibSac article, so on and so forth. So Digital Commons is really a handy resource, not just for biblical studies as you saw, but I mean you could go really through all the humanities for peer-reviewed material, dissertations, theses, journal articles that you can download in PDF, and it's legit, it's legal, it's real. This is why Digital Commons exists, and various universities use it. Now, the Digital Commons has its own sort of meta website, but I didn't use that for the purpose of the video because sometimes it crashes, sometimes it goes down, sometimes it doesn't. But Liberty is a big enough institution, and it focuses naturally on religion and biblical studies content, that this could be very useful to you. Let's just put in a different search term here. Let's just put in the divine name Yahweh and search for that. So I just want you to see that you don't have to search for names. You can search by topic, keyword, whatnot. So you should be aware of Digital Commons if you want to do some serious research and you don't have access to a seminary library or a university library that has a subscription to the ATLA Religion Database or JSTOR, JSTOR. If you don't have access to those databases where you can't go visit the library, do research, and download a PDF of peer-reviewed article material, then this is one of the tools you can use to circumvent that to some degree. So I just wanted you to be aware of it. It's very useful, and feel free to use it, to download the content. That is what it's there for.